feeling low.
Well, hello there, my lemon heads, and welcome back to the Lemonade Stand, or welcome if you are new. My name is Briannah. I'm a certified personal trainer, a big, huge biology nerd, and a registered dietitian to be. We're assembled here today for another episode of Briannah Tries. And today, Briannah is trying Arbonne Fizz Sticks. Before we proceed, if you love science-based health, wellness, and fitness education with some lulz and some dry sarcasm along the way, hit that subscribe button and join the Lemonade Stand. I would sure love to have you here. Without anything further, let's make lemonade. Okay, so first things first, couple housekeeping bits. In this cup, I have an Arbonne Fizz Stick. It's the lemon lime flavor. I just got done filming my final thoughts about it. Today is the last day that I'm trying these. I mean, I had about a week's worth. This wasn't a thing where I had to do it for X amount of days. It was just kind of a, let's try it for a little bit to see what happens. And I had about a week's worth. That's why I decided to go ahead and film my video about it right now. But I am sort of drinking the remnants. I'm not drinking it because I like it. I guess I am still drinking it for the purposes of experimentation. It's not bad, but it's also not that good. I'll talk about it more in the video. Second thing, my house is in disarray. Disarray. We are going to be in the process of moving very, very soon. I made that announcement on Instagram and my YouTube community tab. I screenshotted it. For the next couple of months, I'm only going to be uploading once a week as opposed to my normal twice a week. Because I just got so much going on. My husband is active duty military, and we have military orders to go back to North Carolina. I say back to North Carolina because we've lived there before, so we're actually heading back there. We're in the process of buying a house over there, and I actually just got off the phone with my real estate agent, and she told us some things. There are things happening in that area, and I am going to talk about it, but I'm not going to talk about it yet. But all that being said, yes, I know I have a random stack of pillows. Why do I have so many pillows? I don't know. I didn't realize how many pillows I had until I started deconstructing my space. Why do I have so many goddamn pillows? And then there's just boxes right there. There's a vacuum hanging out right there. My walls are bare. I know you guys usually see my stuff over here. We started taking stuff off walls. Listen, I'm doing the best I can, okay? Let's shut the hell up and get to the video. So, as I just said in the intro, you guys are going to be watching me try Arbonne Fizz Sticks. I'm not actually trying them today. At this point, I've been using them for about a week now, like I said. And yeah, you're just going to see tidbits of me documenting my experience using them. And I'll also be offering my own commentary and opinion on the experience. So first things first, what are Arbonne Fizz Sticks? In case you are unaware, Arbonne is a multi-level marketing company, and I believe that they fall within the category of health and wellness. They distribute dietary supplements like protein shakes, types of pre-made and pre-portioned snacks, and then their famous Fizz Sticks. FYI, I did not get mine from an active consultant. I don't think they were an active consultant or Arbonne themselves. I got mine from a Poshmark seller. That's how I usually do things whenever I do these MLM trying a diet or a product or something like that. And they were not brand new in box. The seller had a bunch of individual different flavors, and she kind of put them together into a variety pack of sorts. Hello everybody. Briannah looks a little bit disheveled. A lot disheveled. And I'm probably exacerbating it by sitting in natural lighting right now. But it's okay. It's fine. I'm still beautiful. So I'm sitting here coming at you because I'm opening up my Poshmark package, which I have just received in the mail today. Look how freaking adorable this is, this package. I got really excited because I thought at first, when I first opened the mailbox, I thought these were lemons. And I was about to say, wow, what kind of crazy fate is that? But they're not lemons, they're pineapples, which are still very cute. She gave me a thank you card. Thank you, and please enjoy the additional flavor, watermelon. Okay, I guess she gave me some extras. As I already probably said in the video, I'm not buying these brand new in box. These are from a Poshmark seller who was selling just old stock, and they had a bunch of Fizz Sticks, and they threw together a little bit of variety pack. I believe that was the situation. I have lemon lime. I think there's 4 of each. So there's 2 lemon lime. Oh, I thought there was another one. 4 lemon lime. And then I have pineapple, 1, 2 pineapple, 3 pineapple, 4 pineapple. And then I have 4 blood orange, and then I guess she threw in an extra one, watermelon. So I have 4, 8, 12, 13 of these total. Enough for me to drink 2 a day for not a whole week. So that is almost enough for me to drink 2 a day for 7 days. More like 6.5 days, but that should be it. So I'm not getting these until a Monday afternoon. It's 3 o'clock Monday, August 29th. So I'll start my 1 week of drinking Arbonne Fizz sticks tomorrow. Today's Zeus's birthday. If you haven't caught on at this point, they're called Fizz sticks because they get fizzy when you add water to them. Or add them to water. Whatever. It's fizzing. It's not fizzing up all the way. Here, let me show you. It's like right at the top. So if you know someone in Arbonne, if you are a fan of anti-MLM specific commentary, if you spend any time at all in social media in the space of like the health and wellness space, then you have probably seen an Arbonne consultant just rant and rave about these damn Fizz sticks. They talk about these Fizz sticks like they are nature's nectar. So I finally decided to see what all the buzz was about. So basically these Fizz sticks are an energy supplement that's distributed by Arbonne. Arbonne, as well as many of the consultants, make a lot of claims about these little Fizz sticks. Including but not limited to, they'll increase your energy, they'll improve mental clarity, whatever that is. A lot of the consultants like to say that they're clean energy. Still don't know what dirty energy is, but whatever. And they enhance cognitive function and help support healthy blood sugar levels. Those last two that I just said are directly from Arbonne themselves.
And then I mix it with a Fizz stick. And if you don't know what a Fizz stick is, you need to know what a Fizz stick is. This is basically like a coffee replacement or an afternoon pick-me-up. It is natural caffeine, plant-based from guarana and green tea and ginseng. And we have different flavors. This is mango peach. I love it. It was limited edition. It's sold out now, but we have a new flavor coming up, tart cherry. And that is so good. I've tried it. We have blood orange. We have citrus, strawberry. We got a lot of flavors.
I'm not smoking anymore. And I'm not smoking any less.
I know that's right.
John Mayer.
All righty. John Mayer, Trevor Noah.
John Mayer.
John Mayer is single, so we're to a good start. Shawn Mendes?
Huh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go with the direction that I don't normally go in, so John Mayer.
Okay, good. Shawn is...
Lastly, I mix in one of our energy Fizz sticks. Today, I'm going to do a watermelon flavor, which they do still have right now. If you want to buy one, they have watermelon and peach mango still for sale, which is crazy because they told us they were going to cut it off. This is a great way to have energy without adding all the bad, toxic stuff that you get in energy drinks and other items.
Just really how accurate and true are all of these claims. Something important to keep in mind during this conversation is the claims made about Fizz sticks are just that, claims. In the United States, dietary supplements are not regulated under the same set of rules and regulations as pharmaceutical drugs. Dietary supplements are actually considered food, so they're regulated as such. In fact, there's so much less regulation for dietary supplements that they actually don't need to be tested for safety and efficacy before they are marketed and distributed to the public. The result of this, I find, is that it often leads to dietary supplement manufacturers to make all kinds of crazy sounding claims about their products. However, they do have to bear that FDA disclaimer on the label. That one that we see all the time on supplements that says, these statements have not been evaluated by the FDA, blah, blah, blah. For example, Arbonne actually says on their labeling that their Fizz sticks help enhance cognitive function, but they have that disclaimer right there. Statements have not been evaluated by the United States FDA, and realistically, this is just my assumption and my opinion. They probably haven't undergone that much testing by anyone at all. When it comes to dietary supplements, since the FDA doesn't regulate them or make sure they get tested, that responsibility actually falls on the manufacturer of the supplement to make sure that their product is safe and effective before they distribute it. So a question I ask is, do you think that these supplement companies always have your best interest in mind, you as a consumer? I do not. Sidebar. I know there is an argument to be made about the United States Food and Drug Administration, the FDA. They are not perfect, and you can definitely argue that they make some questionable decisions and have some weird regulations in place that sort of seem counterproductive and counteractive sometimes. I get it. I was talking about the FDA one time in another video, and somebody just made a comment. It wasn't like a combative comment, but it was just being a little bit critical of the FDA because I brought them up quite a bit. And the comment that they made was, well, the FDA regulates cigarettes. And that's true. Cigarettes are good for no one. Is it a little meh that the Food and Drug Administration regulates the sale and production of cigarettes? Yeah, I think so. Because cigarettes are bad for you. Always, no matter what. But you know what else, though? The FDA also requires that cigarette manufacturers put a warning label on cigarette packaging warning the consumer, hey, if you use this, it could lead to serious consequences for your health or even death. And this is a good example of what it means to have informed consent. Should you smoke? No, you shouldn't. And if you do, I really hope you quit. But if you're going to smoke, you should at least know the risks that it poses to your health. And that's the biggest reasoning that the FDA makes this labeling requirement, so that consumers are aware. Hey, if you want to smoke these, we can't stop you, but these are really bad for you, just so you know. Dietary supplement companies actually don't have to do that. Dietary supplements do have to bear that FDA disclaimer that we always see, but I'm pretty sure that's really about it in terms of labeling. And again, remember, supplements don't have to be tested for safety and efficacy before they are put on shelves. So look, I know the FDA is a little weird, and I know sometimes a little questionable with how they do things. But for this conversation, I actually have more trust in the United States Food and Drug Administration than I do in a multi-level marketing wellness company. It's my opinion that most supplement companies don't give a shit about public health. They just care about making sales. Change my mind. Anyway. So Arbonne is far from the first dietary supplement company, MLM or otherwise, to have a product which they advertise as an energy supplement. Beachbody has Energize, Herbalife has Liftoff. Walk into any GNC or vitamin shop and you're just going to be bombarded with a million different brands of pre-workout. If you're a gym rat, then you've probably heard of C4. I've taken C4 before. I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you have a heart condition. So the concept of energy supplements are nothing new. I feel like we can all agree on that. And it's probably no surprise at all that every supplement company that has one likes to say that theirs is the best for this reason or that reason. One common denominator that a lot of energy supplements have is that a lot of them have a crap ton of B12, caffeine, or both. In the case of Arbonne Fizz Sticks, they actually have both. Again, as a reminder, the flavors that I tried were pineapple, lemon lime, watermelon, and blood orange. Each was more mediocre tasting than the last. And here I actually have, this is lemon lime, I think. I think it's lemon lime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's lemon lime. So in terms of my own opinions on the product, I'm going to be totally honest. I actually had very high expectations for this product. I know I criticize, that's like the basis of my channel, being critical for certain products and companies and things like that. I don't support multi-level marketing companies and I never knowingly will support one. But I have been listening to Arbonne consultants rave about their Fizz Sticks. Some of the flavors that they talk about sound so good. Like really good. So before I got started on this kind of, I guess it's an experiment, sort of, not really. I don't think excited is the right word, but I think in my head I was like, oh, finally I get to try an MLM product that actually tastes good. And I was pretty disappointed in the taste. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of reminded me of when I did Optavia. Like when I first tried out some of the flavors, I was like, okay, this is pretty good. Okay, first taste test. Pretty good. It's not bad. I kind of like it. It's not too pineapple-y in flavor. I don't know if I said it, but the flavor I put in there is pineapple. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. I was expecting a little bit more like carbonation. I think probably because, as the name suggests, Fizz Sticks, that's just kind of what I was expecting. Yeah, it doesn't really taste carbonated at all. Oh, yeah, I bet it would be good. I'll do this later, probably. I'll make some of my sparkling water with my soda stream, and I'll add one stick to that. And then as time went on, I'm like, okay, I mean, this is all right. The flavors taste good, I mean, the ones that I like anyway. And really, it's just personal preference. I mean, like, if you like watermelon flavor, then you might like the watermelon Fizz Stick. And if you like orange flavor, then you might like the blood orange Fizz Stick. I just wasn't a huge fan of either of them personally. Yeah, these taste good. I mean, they're yummy little flavor packs, but these are just not living up to the hype that Arbonne distributors liked to act like they do. Like, they're good, but it's not as amazing as they act like they are. So I don't know. It's only day 3. I have a few more days, so maybe something amazing will happen. And then as time went on and I started drinking them more and more and more, I started to like not like them that much. I do remember thinking when I first tried the lemon lime flavor, it had this weird aftertaste. I started sipping on this more, and I'm still sipping on the lemon lime. I haven't finished it. I've been eating too, so I haven't just been, I haven't chugged it. I'm sipping it. Okay. This thing has a weird aftertaste, and I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like a chemical aftertaste, but it's still lemony and limey. So I guess that's why I didn't pick up on it with my very first couple of sips. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It's not like gross, but I think I have 4 of them actually. Yeah, I'm not in a super big rush to drink this one again. But after trying all the other flavors, I realized that it was kind of all of the flavors that had this weird sort of chemical-y aftertaste. I just don't know how else to describe it. It was just a weird, strange, chemical-like aftertaste. I also made Ace, my husband, try some. And I don't remember what flavor I made him try. I'll show you guys the clip of him trying it. I might say it in the video. But it just occurred to me, I don't remember what flavor I had him try. His assessment was interesting. Try this. Try it.
I don't.
Thanks for sticking my straw up your nose. He has no idea what this is.
What is that?
It is called an Arbonne Fizz stick, and that is the blood orange flavor.
It tastes like a melted popsicle.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It tastes like a melted popsicle.
When
But it's like weirdly fizzy though.
Yeah, well, they're called Fizz sticks because like their claim to fame is that you put them in your water and they fizz up. A melted popsicle. That's interesting. Yeah. All right. Thank you for your honest feedback. Arbonne highlights several key ingredients and benefits. Judging by this verbiage, I am assuming that these ingredients and characteristics are present across all of the Fizz stick flavors. Some of those are guarana, which they claim to support energy, coenzyme Q10, also called CoQ10, which is an antioxidant and helps fight free radicals, and niacin, which is a B vitamin, helps support quote, energy yielding metabolism of macronutrients, end quote. So there is a scientific basis to a lot of these. For example, the main function of the B vitamin niacin is to help your body use the energy that you take in. However, like a lot of the claims that a lot of supplement companies make, not all of them have been proven definitively by science, and some of them may even be loosely based on a few individual studies from here and there. Also, FYI, I'm not here to prove or disprove any of these claims. We're not going to dive super deep into the science of every single one of these ingredients. We will be here all day. I'm just here to talk a little bit about the product, share my experience, and just see what all the buzz is about. Because Arbonne reps talk about these damn Fizz sticks like a caveman that just discovered fire. I know that seems obvious to a lot of people, but there was like a couple weeks ago, I got a comment under my Optavia video, and somebody was like, I couldn't even tell if they were like genuinely upset and intending to come across as rude, or if they were just like genuinely confused. I really didn't know, and I think I even said that in the comment. They were basically like, what's the point of this video? Like, are you doing an experiment? What were you testing? Blah, blah, blah. What was the point of you doing this? And then I was just like, what's the point of anyone making any YouTube video? You could say that about any YouTube video on the internet. What's the point of any YouTube video? What's the point of me sitting here? What's the point of anything? You could argue that about anything. What's the point? Jesus. So I don't know about you guys, but I feel like one of the most popular claims I hear that Arbonne consultants make about Fizz sticks is that they give you all this energy. They're an excellent source of energy, and it's better than coffee, and it's clean energy. I've heard so many of them say that before. Clean energy, as if energy from another source is dirty. I mean, I guess if you're drinking diesel fuel, don't drink diesel. I think when they say that, they're implying that it's clean because it's all natural and plant-derived. And then they love bashing all over coffee, but what so many of them forget is that coffee is also, like, on its own, all natural, and is also plant-derived. Influencers and wellness advocates love to bash all over coffee all the time for some reason, and they act like 100 milligrams of caffeine from green tea is better than 100 milligrams of caffeine from coffee. Make it make sense, please. The irony being that they go on and on and on because, oh, this is better because it's all natural. Falling prey to the naturalistic fallacy, by the way. The misconception of logic that because because something is natural, it is superior and it is healthier for you. They're sitting there saying, basically implying that because this is natural, it's better for you. Which is ironic because like in the case of Arbonne consultants, they're sitting here talking up this dietary supplement that is not FDA regulated, does not have to be tested for efficacy or safety before it's marketed and distributed to the public. They're saying that this is better than coffee, which on its own, like just straight coffee on its own, is 100% natural and plant derived. The coffee bean grows outside in nature. I'm sorry, where do Arbonne Fizz sticks grow? Is there a hot spring somewhere deep in the Amazon rainforest that makes pineapple fizz? Or is there maybe like some undiscovered native tribe somewhere deep in the Bornean rainforest who have never seen a white man and they just make fizz sticks in batches? While we're on the topic of coffee, just so everybody knows, for the average overall healthy human being, regular coffee consumption is considered to be perfectly safe and can fit into a well-balanced diet. Some recent studies actually demonstrate that moderate coffee consumption may even be linked to the prevention of certain chronic diseases. So coffee is really not the big ugly monster that a lot of these influencers love to make it out to be. And you know what, Karen? My cold brew tastes a whole hell of a lot better than your disgusting, weird, powdered energy concoction. So as for all of this life-changing energy that Arbonne consultants love to rant and rave about, I just didn't get it.
Hello there, friends. I am back from the gym and I feel great. And I can honestly say that I don't believe that I feel great because of Arbonne Fizz sticks. I feel great because I always feel great after I work out because it feels good to move my body because I'm a human. Yeah, the Fizz sticks, I mean, it tasted good. You guys saw me taste test the flavor this morning before I left. And I mean, it was, you know, nice to sip on it during my workout, get a sip from my water bottle and, you know, taste it, have it taste a little bit pineapple-y. I don't believe it was anything special. I don't believe it gave me energy. I don't believe that it gave me mental clarity and focus. Yeah, that's just, you know, that's my opinion after the first usage. So just wanted to check in and let everybody know. That is the first round of Arbonne Fizz sticks down. I feel exactly the same as I always feel, which is good. I feel great, but I don't believe that it has anything to do with Fizz sticks.
You shush. I'm creating. Filming myself, talking about this weird drink. So we're on the second to last day of this thing. And I think at this point I can come to a fair conclusion. Fizz sticks are pretty unremarkable in my opinion. Oh, I look so washed out. Get out of the sun. That's a little better. I still look disheveled, but we're just gonna roll with it. Yeah, these are not, I don't think they're bad, but they're also not that amazing. They're pretty unremarkable. This is my second one of the day. This is blood orange. I didn't add as much water, so it's not as diluted. And the flavor is stronger this way. Still okay, still kind of has a weird aftertaste. Yeah, that's all I got. I was waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it, but I just never felt it come around. Even now, this is the 7th day that I've been consistently drinking these, and I don't feel any different. Now, I do want to make it clear, and it's pretty obvious, I feel like this is something that's going to vary widely among humans. You guys, once again, I'm just sharing my own experience. Caffeine is something that affects all people differently. In some people, it makes them feel jittery. In some people, it makes them feel more alert. In some people, it makes them poop. And in some people, it does nothing. I fall into the category of one of those people that's not, I'm really not super affected by caffeine, especially as I regularly drink, I think I pretty regularly drink coffee too. I go to Starbucks 2 to 3 times a week. I've usually, the last couple of weeks, I've been just doing like twice a week and I'll get like a grande cold brew. Sometimes on Fridays I get a venti to like treat myself. I'm not somebody who is super affected by caffeine. If I drink too much of it, it can make me feel jittery. There's a lot of people in the world who feel like they need coffee to wake up in the morning, like they need coffee every morning, and I've just never been one of those people. For me, whenever I get Starbucks, it's more of a treat for me. So one Arbonne Fizz stick contains about 55 milligrams of caffeine, which is not that much at all. There's around 95 milligrams of caffeine in 1 cup of black coffee. So if you're taking Fizz sticks for the sole purpose of giving your body energy, you're not really off to a great start in terms of caffeine content. You might as well just drink coffee. It'll give you more caffeine, and coffee's a lot cheaper. One box of Arbonne Fizz sticks, I see them around $65 for one box of, I believe it's 30. I'm pretty sure it's 30. If not, I will correct myself on the screen. These things are not cheap. $65 for 20 or 30 little powdered stick things. That is expensive. I don't even spend that much a month on Starbucks. I mean, some people do. $65 could last me like a while for Starbucks. Many Arbonne consultants will probably argue, oh, but Fizz sticks are clean energy. Please explain to me why coffee is dirty energy. Don't worry, I'll wait. So my overall opinion on Arbonne Fizz sticks based on my experience and research is that I found them to be pretty unremarkable. I was not blown away by the taste of any of them, and I really didn't feel anything extra from them. And when I say that, I mean like insane amounts of energy or enhanced cognitive function. I did not feel any different, and I will be honest, I believe that a lot of these amazing results that a lot of consultants claim about using Arbonne Fizz sticks, I think a lot of that is the placebo effect in action. So just for 1 second, let's separate the MLM stuff from the product. Like health-wise, obviously everybody's different. I'm just talking about the average overall healthy human. I don't think these are that bad. They do have a notice on them that you should not exceed 3 packs per day, so do look out for that. I mean, if you like Fizz sticks, then go off. Now, if these were not distributed by a multi-level marketing company, would I buy them? The answer is no. I would not regularly buy these because they just didn't do anything amazing for me. And again, I thought they tasted pretty mediocre overall. In terms of energy supplements, like all dietary supplements, most healthy people do not need them. But I think with dietary supplements that claim to enhance or boost your energy levels, you should tread especially carefully. They can be super high in caffeine, give you excess vitamins, and they can also be really high in other ingredients that can make you very sick if you ingest too much of them. And that can have very negative consequences on your health. In conclusion, so there it is, guys. I tried Arbonne Fizz sticks, and I'm still trying Arbonne Fizz sticks, technically. This experience was far less invasive than all the other diets I've tried. I did not really enjoy drinking these necessarily, but I also did not hate it like I hated Optavia or the 3-day refresh. Obviously, this entire video and my entire channel represent my own personal opinion and my experiences using the product. If you think Arbonne Fizz sticks helped you scale Mount Everest, then good for you. But that was not my experience. And I feel like that's probably not going to be the average person's experience either. If in fact you made it to this point in the video, I do appreciate you for watching. Comment Fizz if you made it this far. I feel like that's fitting. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button. If you want to hear more of my ramblings, hit the subscribe button. I post every week. Usually. I generally post every week. Things that may change in the coming months as we have a lot of really big changes going on. Very exciting changes, but still big changes nonetheless. So yeah, hit the subscribe button, or at the very least follow me on Instagram. I don't post a lot, but I'm on my story almost every day, so that's something. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Time for dogs now.
Okay, let's go find dogs. See how empty that wall is? Normally our tapestry from Mexico is hanging right here, but we took it down. We took it down. Oh, what a big stretch. Such a handsome boy. What you two doing? So here's all you guys are. All you guys are downstairs. Hey, my baby girl. What? Yova. Yova. Yes, I know, ma'am. Hey, baby. I know. Alpha has such a freaking attitude problem, but you guys love it. She's constantly talking back to me. Aren't you? Aren't you? Hey, little piggy. Hey. Hey, ma'am. Would you like to say goodbye? Oh, now you have nothing to say? Oh, okay. Okay, there it is. Yes, ma'am. Bye.